What's going on YouTube? So you know the HLOOKUP function, you know the VLOOKUP function, but now you're trying to look up a value in a table based on two criteria. So in this situation, we have two criteria, one being items, other one being the date. And we are looking for a value in this table based on the item and the order date. So to do this, you don't use a VLOOKUP or an HLOOKUP. The best way is to nest two match functions in an index function. So to write this formula, you equals index. The array argument is just going to be the values that you're looking for in the table, so and not the value that your criteria is going to be found in. For example, this situation, because we're looking for prices, that's all we're going to include, and because we are using clothes and the date as a criteria, that's not going to be in this initial array. The row number is going to be a match function. And match just basically returns the number of the row or the column based on the criteria that you're searching. So match function, the lookup value is going to be clothes. The lookup array is going to be where the word clothes can be found in. We're looking for the exact word clothes, so it's going to be 0 for exact match. And the column number is just going to be a number, another match function with date. The lookup array being the date, values now, match type being 0. And here you can see, close on 7/4 was 248, and as the date is changed, the value that is found right here is changed as well. Now, a couple notes about this formula too. Sometimes when you type this and you're working on it, so this is a simple application of this formula. Sometimes when you're doing this, you will get an error. You get an error where, for example, car on 7.5, you're looking for this number right here, but for some reason or another, it would be a long to the side, like a couple cells to the left or to the right, or the one above or the one below. And the reason why is because that occurs a lot of times is because for some reason the number of columns or the number of rows in the first array portion of for some reason the number of rows or columns in the first part of the array function isn't the same as the number of arrays or rows in the match function. So to do this, you just need to add or do +1 or 2 or -1 or 2 in the match, or in either of the match functions. So in +1 moves to the right, -1 moves it to the left. So for example, we have car and 7.5 at that price, which turns it right there. We can go up to this bar, add 1, and that will move it over to the right one. Sorry, that would move it down 1. And we could subtract 1, and that will move the value up 1 right here, because the first argument is the row. And likewise, we can go to the second match function that determines the number of the column lookup, and do +1 to move it to the right one column, like that. Or you can do -1 to move it to the left, or even plus 3 or whatever number you need if it's a little bit off. And please note that this could also be part of the issue that you are looking that can lead to an error value as well. So if you get this error, just mess around with it and try to see if you can get it to align or match up to do what you want it to do. But with that being said, I hope that this short tutorial was of use, and please like, subscribe, comment, let me know if you have any questions, comments, and have a great day.